All right, I think we are on. Hi, Kyler. How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty stinking good. It's been a crazy, crazy week, but I've seen an awful lot of robots.
Heck yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what all's been going on in the robotics world over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, we've had some great improvements. I've seen great improvements in design and in game strategy. And I would dare say we have some folks that have breached 200 in points. I think we have 3 teams that have breached 200 in points on some of their matches. So, whoop, whoop, go Oklahoma!
Heck yeah. Definitely looking forward to seeing some of that as the day goes on. So we got a couple of stats about how many teams have participated.
We had 36 teams participate, and I would like to thank all 20 of the teams that submitted videos. Y'all are really stinking awesome, and they were great videos. Those videos were audited by 3 people this time. Our crew's getting bigger. It's getting better. And we will have the audits, the score sheets that we have gone through to give you guys assistance and help on making decisions for refereeing and scorekeeping. We will have those sent to you via email tonight. And all the videos have been posted to YouTube already, and they will be released tonight. I'm very on top of things this week, which is great because last time it took me a while, but we're doing much better this week. So let's talk about our best improved robot or team this week. Kyler, take it away.
So this is a segment where we talk about a team who has improved the most on their score, strategy, and robot design since the previous league meet. So this week we have Team 4378 Black Box from Newcastle as our most improved team this week. Black Box's average score during League Meet 2 was 82 with a max score of 126. This week, their average score has improved by 15 points. So it's now 97, and their max score is now 153. So let's take a look at some of their best matches from this week and compare the difference from the previous week. So we're at the start here, we're going to take a look at their match number 5, from last meet. This is their autonomous currently playing. As you can see, they are able to deliver a wobble goal, and they made a couple of shots, but they weren't. They weren't all in the high goal. And this is the teleop from their last meet. So essentially, they're shooting, and if you notice, I think one of the biggest improvements that they were able to make is that they were able to make their shooter slightly more consistent. So if you look there, they got one in the high, middle, and low goal. Whereas when we take a look later at this meet, you'll see they're able to hit the high goal more consistently. And we got some in-game footage right here. You'll also be able to see in a minute they've made some changes to their wobble goal mechanism, because as you can see right here, they're having a little bit of trouble getting it over the wall with the old mechanism. So here is this week's match. You see their wobble goal mechanism already looks different there. And 2 in the high goal there in autonomous. Just being able to get that consistency in autonomous or in shooting in general is very important. But overall, pretty similar autonomous wise. And then here in teleop, they're basically just a little bit better at scoring consistently in the high goal from what I can see. So they get lined up here, and there's 3 right in the high goal. So love seeing that,
It even looks like their intake mechanism is a little bit more swift and can take things in and get jammed a little bit less, which is a drastic improvement to any robot, really.
Yeah, intaking actually takes up a lot of time. And here you can see they're still working on their new wobble go mechanism, but I feel like this mechanism has a lot more potential because of its ability to actually reach all the way over the wall. But obviously, still needs a little bit of work, and I'm sure they're working on it. So all around, awesome improvement, and it's looking great. And I love seeing teams improve their performance, and just all around, good job, guys.
Yeah, absolutely good job. It's really nice being able to see teams, even the slightest improvement of getting your drivetrain to work better for you. Because, I mean, the first most basic thing that your robot needs to do is be able to move from game element to game element, right?
Absolutely.
So just being able to drive around better is going to improve things an awful lot. So instead of having jerky movements, having a nice, smooth, fluid movement is going to really help improve your gameplay and also probably your precision and accuracy with whatever kind of intake or shooter mechanism or gripper that you're going to use for this particular game. So good job, Black Box. It was great watching your matches. I think we have a highlight reel coming up, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the highlight reel. Let's take a look at some of the best shots, some of the best moments of this meet. I really love to see this point in the season, because this is really where the robots start to get a lot more functional from a lot of teams. So you're seeing a lot more, working shooters, things like that. Scoring those power shots.
Right, and they're even getting more comfortable.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like you're getting more comfortable with the machinery that you've spent so many hours working on, and now it's not like this foreign object. You're just like, oh, okay, well, if I press this, it's actually going to go left. That kind of comfortable. So it's really neat seeing these guys are much more capable now and really working at strategy.
Yeah, definitely. Now, as a result of that, we've got some pretty high scoring matches and some pretty cool, like, we're reaching some milestones here. We're going to take a look at some of the top scores. Actually, we've had, I believe, 3 teams scored above 200 points this time.
That is very true. We have 3 teams that scored above 200. So the folks that are in our 200 club now are Team 4250 Lightsabers, Team 10641 Atomic Gears, and Team 11354 Midnight Ostrich Runners.
Now, so congratulations to those 3 teams. I'm looking forward to seeing some more teams breach that 200 point number. So, so speaking of top scores, let's take a look at our top autonomous teleop and top autonomous and teleop, and overall, I believe we have. I think those are 3 different ones.
Yes, we have a top autonomous, we have a top driver control, and a top overall.
This right here is the top autonomous. And
yes.
If you look at that, they just drove over those rings very cleverly, so they're able to score a couple more.
And they were able to get both wobble goals into the correct drop zone as well. So with this autonomous, that was 4250 Lightsabers. They had a total of 95 points for autonomous. That's a lot of points.
that is absolutely incredible. So good job, guys. And I mean, if you're able to get a couple more rings in there and maybe a couple of power shots, you can even go further. So looking forward to maybe seeing that record broken. So 95 points. So up next, we have our top driver controlled period. Let's take a look.
So with this one, this is Atomic Gears. They're playing one of their best matches. They have 19 high goals. 19. That's now our top score of high goals in Oklahoma. They also were able to get 2 wobble goals in the drop zone during their in-game and 2 power shots. They don't mess around. They make sure that they use every second that they can to get as many points as possible.
One thing that I think is really interesting here is their strategy of grabbing the wobble goal at the beginning of the match and just carrying it around with them throughout the match. I like
right.
that.
They don't want to waste any time. I mean, you're allowed to do that as long as that wobble goal is on the correct side of the launch line. See, in-game, they're about to move over to in-game, and they keep hovering over there to the correct side of the field. And so we'll see right before in-game, they just hang out over here for a half second, and then they make their move over to the drop zone to put that wobble goal in there. Because we've all experienced this. Those wobble goals like to wobble on away. Why waste the time? Very efficient use of time. Here we go. They're about to still in the control.
Yeah. But they're lifting up the wobble.
Yep. So they're getting ready, and whoop, there it goes. Grab a few more rings. second one.
It's also interesting how they're grabbing the wobble bowl from the bottom. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, I think they're like trying to grasp it like little prongs, grabbing onto that little lip that's hanging up. So that's pretty ingenious, you know.
And 2 of the 3 power shots. So
yeah, they got 2 of the 3 power shots. So
awesome.
That's impressive, y'all. Way to go.
And once again, that is 225 points. Oh, wait.
Oh, no, that one wasn't 225.
No. That was 184.
That was 184 just for their driver control period.
Awesome.
And that they were very, very close to our top score. Very close. I do believe that one was off by just like, I think 3 points. I think that was the one that they said it was 222. Oh no, this one was 216 was their overall score for that one. They did have a match that was 222, but that still was not our top score in Oklahoma.
And
so our top score in Oklahoma goes to...
it's the Midnight Ostrich Runners. Let's take a look. I really like how their wobble roll mechanism is built into their intake bar, so they only need one up and down motion there. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Using efficiency. I mean, if you don't need to do much, then that's one less thing to worry about.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's really fun to watch those rings go up that conveyor belt on this robot.
It is. Did you notice that conveyor belt's made out of Lego conveyor, like the little Lego track train thing that you can use?
That's a good way to do it because you can actually like connect stuff to that. I mean, people in FTC often overlook Legos, but they can be pretty useful.
They can.
In certain situations.
Me as a referee, I do appreciate being able to see the hopper that they put the rings, they stow the rings in, because that way it's easier for me to count. It's like I can see everything that's on this robot, and so I can count for controlling if necessary.
Definitely. Yeah, so another cool thing about this robot is once again how consistent the shooter is. Like every time they go and shoot, they pretty much hit all 3, which is Atomic Gears and this one are, if you look at a lot of the higher scoring robots, they're able to hit that high goal very consistently. So that's something you really want to try and dial in order to make the best use of your time.
And they are just easily grabbing that wobble ball. And they do have a different way of doing it than the Atomic Gears. They grab it by the stick portion of it, which, I mean, that is an easy way to grab a hold of it, but at the same time, if the wobbles decides to do its wobbly thing, then you're just trying to fight getting that to stop wobbling and then you grab it. So each their own. Each design is unique and each works in their own way. And they got 2 power shots down, so that's pretty stinking cool.
But overall, great job, guys. 225 points. That's really good. So to wrap up, we've got rankings, I believe.
Yes, we do have rankings. Let me get my screen shared here. And so we'll get that down here.
It's I always really enjoy seeing the videos that you guys submit for these, because they, like, just watching the robots move around the field and like do stuff, that's the best part, is getting to see what everybody has done, because no 2 robots are the same. you
not
you
even between sister teams are they ever the same.
Yeah,
which is really unique.
You see all kinds of crazy solutions, and I love it.
Okay, I do believe that these are our overall meet week scores for meet week 3, our rankings, I should say. And so in our top 3, we have Lightsabers, Atomic Gears, and then Team Medusa. Oddly enough, even though the Midnight Ostrich Runners had our top score, they were below a team that wasn't even in a top scoring category. So it's quite interesting how it turns out. Sometimes you get great matches, and then sometimes they're not so great. But overall, it's A-okay, because the great thing about playing leagues is you can play a whole bunch of matches. We're only going to take your top 10.
I will say Medusa is 2 points shy of that 200-point mark. So
yes,
they're on the way.
Oh, they're incredibly close. There's a few teams that are really stinking close, but Medusa just one more goal. That's all you need.
And so I believe this is just this meet, right? This is not the combined.
I think it's just this meet. Let me stop sharing. Maybe I have the overall rankings. Let me take a look here.
And just as a reminder, the way the overall rankings work, I believe it takes the top 10 matches from all the meets that you've done and throws out all the rest. So if you guys have been competing at every meet, you're able to just keep upping your scores by knocking off those lower scoring matches. So keep at it. And I think everybody's still got a shot at ranking really high in the combined rankings.
I'm still not doing good at this with finding what I need. Hey, Travis, if you're on, can you give me the link to the overall rankings, please?
I see it in chat right there.
You see it in chat. Okay. There it is. That's what I want. Okay. So overall rankings. Here we have, I got to do a screen share. Learning how to use technology, folks. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Overall rankings. So far we have, I do believe we have probably, let's see. We have 70 teams in Oklahoma, and I think 34 of them have played matches. And so here we have I'm going to just start from the bottom and move my way up very slowly so folks can do their screenshots if they desire, which I do believe this is available on our Oklahoma First website or in the First Inspires events area.
Or you can click on the link in chat.
Or you can click on the link in chat like a smart person, because I'm not that intelligent, folks.
That's all good. So at the top there, we got Lightsabers, Atomic Gears, Midnight Ostrich Runners, and I believe 6735 is Medusa. I think that's
Medusa. Yep. There's Medusa just barely below Midnight Ostrich Runners. We're going to be hearing a lot about them soon. And then below that is Cybernetics, Project Peacock, RoboComets. I couldn't remember the first part. And so we have quite a few teams. They're stacking up quite nicely, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what these next 3 league meets are going to be like.
Those top 8 there, all with over 1,000 ranking points.
That is crazy.
And the ranking points are the total of all of your scores that are counted, I believe.
I do believe so. This year, our ranking points are very different than they have been in the past. So your ranking points are based on the addition of all 10 top scores that you have played so far.
So once again, most of those teams have played 18 matches. That means 8 of their matches scores have been dropped out. So that's their top 10 combined. And so as you play more matches, you can knock down your lower scores and you can increase those ranking points. So we got 3 meets left?
We do have 3 meets left. So our next meet that we have is January 30th, this Sunday. We're doing meet weeks every other week now for the rest of our season, sort of. So January 30th through February 6th. And then we're going to take a week off. And then we'll be back on for February 14 through 20, take a week off, be back on February 28th through March 6th. And then we're going to take a break just for a little while before we start doing our league championships. And so we're going to have some information come out, hopefully in about a week, about how this is going to work out with our league championships. So stay tuned, hold your horses. I know we're all eager to know exactly what we want or what we're going to do. Things are ever changing, but we will try and get you informed as soon as we can. So stay tuned, listen to some emails that Travis has got cooking up soon. But for our League Meet 4, which starts on Sunday, normally I do a driver's meeting the Friday before. Not going to do it this time. Just because I've got a scheduling conflict, and I do apologize. But there's only really one thing that my team and I saw throughout all of the matches that we watched, and I'm going to come out with a little video for it, so that way you guys can watch that, and it'll help you guys out a little bit. But if you have any questions, I'm always on the Discord. I check it at least 10 times a day. So you can always ask me questions anywhere on the Discord. I will probably find it. But if it's game strategy rules, put it in the game strategy rules channel on our Discord. And if you need help finding that Discord link, ask your coach, hey, can I get the Discord link? Because chances are your coach has gotten an email from Travis, and he always puts the link in the emails. It's probably towards the bottom. So check it out. Coaches, students, anyone can be on the Discord. Please come join us and join our community of helping each other and also sharing some funny memes in the random section. So let's see. Other announcements. No, I think that's about it. So special thanks to our two auditors that helped me out this week, Chris Silvano and Caitlin Schrick. Tremendous, fantastic people that just really shaved off a heck of a lot of time to get all this put together. They really know the rules, and I really appreciate their help and their persistence in helping you guys out as well. And also thank you to Chris Hazen for being our man behind the scenes, Run Out of Electronics. And thank you, Kyler, for being on this reveal show. You're stinking awesome.
Thank you, Miss Ingrid, for everything you do. It's looking forward to seeing what happens at the next meet. And if we don't have anything else, I think we're done.
I think we are done. So I hope to see you next week. Wheels on the field. Let's have fun, guys. Good night, everyone.
Good night.